Hi everyone, my name is Prince, and today we're going to be looking at a pretty old card. It's no doubt the oldest card, it's from the oldest set in this new standard format, Sword and Shield base set. It is Maractus with the powerful needles, attack for 1 grass and 1 colorless. It does 60 damage, and flip a coin for each attached energy to this Pokemon. It does 60 damage for each heads you get. Actually, it doesn't do a base 60, like I said, but it is 60 damage for each of the heads that you get. So if you can get 6 heads, then you're pretty much knocking out any Pokemon in the game. The only Pokemon that you're not knocking out is Eternatus with Big Charm, which nobody plays, so you do not have to be worried about that. To get our energy on, we play a 3-3 line of Eldegoss and a 4-4 line of Cherrim. Eldegoss, I did feature this video or this combo in one of my other videos, and Eldegoss with the Cotton Lift ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then you get to shuffle your deck. So that's a pretty good way to get the energy in your hand. But how do you put them on? We have the 4-4 line of Cherrim, the Spring Bloom ability. Or as often as you like during your turn, you may attach a grass energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon that does not have a rule box. If you do want to know what a rule box is, I have another video not dedicated to what a rule box is, but I'll tell you what a rule box is, and you can see my Regidrago deck list. That deck is a really cool deck, so is this deck. We play 2 Energy Recycler because our Maractus are going to be getting knocked out pretty frequently. They're going to have like 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 energy on them. Right? No, like 5 to even 10 energy on them. So we need an Energy Recycler to put those energy back in the deck when your Maractus falls. 3 Evolution Incense, 2 Ordinary Rod, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Glimwood Tangle, 2 Turffield Stadium, 2 Boss's Order, 1 Gordie, which lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. I actually never thought this card would be pretty good, but in this deck, it actually is really good because if you can't get your Eldegoss set up and you can't draw energy and you don't have draw supporter, you can use your Gordie. You only play one of them, but you can still use your Gordie. Try to find a lot of energy off the top 7 cards of your deck, and then just attach them to your Maractus with the Spring Bloom. We do play 6 energy or 6 stadiums because we do want to be winning the stadium war. And Turffield Stadium is good to search out our little evolution Pokemon that help support our Maractus, or pretty much pull it together. This Turffield Stadium, it can work as a bumping stadium too, because you're going to be able to knock out at least one of your opponent's stadiums with the 2 Turffield Stadium, maybe 2 Turffields. 2 of your opponent's stadiums with 2 Turffield Stadiums if your opponent plays a stadium first, and then at the end you're going to have a Glimwood Tangle left. They'll let you reflip all the coins if you didn't have a good play with Maractus. Maractus is kind of hard to control because one of the games I was going against is Zamazenta and Zacian, and I actually, 60% of the time, this means I took 5 Maractus rolls, and each of them had 5 energy, and 60% of the time, so 3 of them, I got 1 heads and 4 tails. So that means it was 20% of doing that, and I got it. I did it. So it's very hard to control your Maractus, and even I actually did have Glimwood Tangle, I think, in all of the times that I did flip, or I did get the 1 heads and 4 tails. So sometimes it can be good. The other times it might not be. It might just mess you up. But play 4 Marnie, 3 Professor's Research. We play 1 count of Raihan because it's really good. Like I said, your Maractus are going to be dropping, so you can use Raihan, which lets you attach a energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. That would be your Maractus, and then it lets you search your deck for any card. That could be Turffield Stadium, Glimwood Tangle, Eldegoss to evolve one of your Gossifleur. It could even be a single grass energy, maybe a draw supporter, maybe an air balloon. It can be any of that. It might even be a quick ball to get another Maractus in play. You never know, but it is a really good card in the deck. And to round out the list, we play 1 air balloon and 13 grass energy. It's a really good list, and let's see if we can flip some heads. So we're in our first game. We did lose the coin flip. Hopefully our opponent is going to go second, and they actually are. I do wonder what our opponent is playing. It does look like they might be playing Inteleon. So I do think they are going to be playing Inteleon. We did take another mulligan. I do wonder what our opponent. I'm pretty sure that they're playing Inteleon. We have a pretty decent hand. If one of our Cherubi were a Gossifleur, then that would have been really good. However, that is not what it is. So we have to go with whatever we have. It's a card game. But it can draw 1 card, I'm pretty sure. They only can draw 1 card. They have a bench. Oh, they have a Pokemon in their hand. You didn't bench it. They start off with a Snom. I can Evolution Incense. But I do need a draw supporter. That is what I need right now. Give me a draw supporter or Gordie. Either one would be amazing. Opponent does is bench down a Sobble and play Great Ball. It's very odd how, like, the first set in this format is still, people are still playing a lot of cards from the first set in this format. And even in the Chilling Reign, well, right now, the Inteleon line is like in every single deck. But when it came out, it pretty much was in none of them. Or it was in some decks, but it wasn't very popular. And to play Evolution Incense, they got Inteleon, they did Boss's Order, our Cherubi, I said it right. It's really weird how that happens. We get a Quick Ball, which is good. Actually, it's very good, because we can Quick Ball away our Pokemon, or our Evolution Incense, to get ourselves a Gossifleur, which does mean next turn we have a guarantee. Guaranteed. We have a guaranteed 2 energy, but we can use the Turffield Stadium, get ourselves our 1 Eldegoss, it seems. We have 1 Eldegoss in our Evolution Incense to get ourselves a... I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I have to get myself a Cherrim. I did not mean to play the Evolution Incense, but I did do it on accident. I was not supposed to. I played it on accident. I'm just going to end the turn because I could have just used Turffield Stadium next turn to get my Cherrim, but I didn't because I misplayed. We do need a draw supporter right now. Draw supporter or Gordie, I think. Because, I mean, right now we have a Cherubi in the active. So I don't know if Gordie is going to be the best. Our opponent does play Shady Dealings. I think they're going to get a Quick Ball because our opponent is playing Inteleon. Yeah. They did get a Quick Ball, so they're going to get their Inteleon V. Supposedly, they did get an Air Balloon. They're going to attach their energy to their Drizzile. Maybe they're going to go for the attack. this is only doing 30 damage. It's not much. Three, two, one. But still, yeah, they're gonna use Quick Ball. I don't know if they're gonna use the attack. They discarded Energy Retrieval and they got their Inteleon V. So I don't know if they're going to attack with their Drizzle, which is the evolution of Inteleon. But I don't know if they are going to do that. They're not going to. Does look like they are going to go for the attack. We use Water Drip for 30 damage. We can knock them out during this turn. Well, we need 2 heads to do it. And we only have 2 coin flips, so I'm going to try to do it, see what happens. So we're just going to Cotton Lift. Get ourselves 2 energy. I'm going to put that shiny energy on the Cherubi. Yay, it worked. Okay, I'm going to put the regular energy on the Maractus. I didn't think the shiny energy would go on there, but it did, yay. And I'm going to play the Maractus. Going to retreat. And then I can use Powerful Needles for 1, 2, 1 heads. Okay, I just got 1 heads. I mean, it's fine. It's 50%. I'll take it. Our opponent might be able to evolve. They can evolve into their Inteleon. Then that would be, yeah, they can evolve into their Inteleon. So they can use Aqua Report and Shady Dealings to knock out my Maractus. That is why I did play my other Maractus. It's not likely that I'm going to be able to knock out the Inteleon because I do need 2 coin flips. But our opponent gets 2 Capacious Buckets. Our opponent does have a Snom. And then they can attach all that energy to their Inteleon. So they're going to use the first Capacious Bucket. They're going to attach an energy. Going to evolve. They actually might attack with their Inteleon VMAX. If they do, I'm actually pretty glad because they're not knocking me out. They're going to use Bird Keeper. Going into their Inteleon, they could have went into their Snom if they didn't want to use the Inteleon attack, but they're going to use their Inteleon VMAX's attack. So that is really good for us because we're not getting knocked out. That's pretty much all. Not getting knocked out. And we're going to have 4 energy on our Maractus if this goes as planned. Or hopefully more if we get a Draw Supporter or a Gordie. We can't attach that energy back into our deck. And we got another energy. That is not what we want. But it's okay because I don't know why. It is okay. But we need Cotton Lift. Get ourselves a couple more energy. And if I get all heads, of course that's what you're hoping for, like 100% of the time. But if I do get all heads, then I literally can just use Zit. Zit. That's the name of the attack. It'd be really cool if I got to use Zit to knock out my opponent. So, can't feel me now, Maractus. It is weak to lightning and has no resistance. Yeah, okay. So if it had resistance to grass like Zamazenta and Slashing do, then I wouldn't have been able to knock them out. We can't get a Zit, but we only get 2 heads. That's not what we wanted. Our opponent can knock us out. Yeah, I can knock us out. We were hoping for 5 heads. We got 2 heads, which is not ideal. It's really just not the best. But what it does mean that we only need 4 more heads to knock out our opponent, and 3 more heads if we're going to use Zit. which we're likely not going to do. Opponent did Marnie us, which is actually great because we have one card in our hand, so we don't have to shuffle it. And then we got stuff. That's my reaction. We have stuff in our hand. I'm gonna Hydro Snipe us. And we have stuff in our hand. I'm definitely going to put the shiny energy back into the deck. Because shiny energy are cool. But other than that, we can put up our Maractus. We have a guaranteed 3 energy attack. We did get Marnie. So I can do that Marnie play. I'm going to use Spring Bloom. Put it on that Maractus. And use Energy Recycler for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 5 energy. We need the shiny energy. Because it's cool. Actually, I'm going to Quick Ball. I'm going to Quick Ball with a Cherrim for another Maractus. Because this is the reason. I'm doing it because our opponent could knock out our Cherrim. I mean, it didn't really matter actually, but it's so good to have another Maractus in play because we don't have an Air Balloon. We could get 2 energy and a Gordie. Gordie might be actually pretty cool if we can pull it off next turn. Yeah, if we can pull it off next turn, Gordie would be really cool. And actually, what I need right now is I need a top deck into an Energy Recycler or an Ordinary Rod. And then Gordie will be really good. Right now, I don't know how good Gordie is because we only have like 6 energy left in the deck out of 29 cards. Not even a third of it. But we can use Powerful Needles for 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the knockout! 200. We did 240 damage for 5 energy. But yeah, we got the shiny energy. Veggie Draco, I would say it's better than this deck, but this deck is really fun. Well, we did get an Eldegoss. My Veggie Draco deck, you definitely should check that deck out. And my other videos, all super cool. Opponent does bench a Sobble. I think we won the game. I mean, we have 3 prize cards left, but it's like pretty high to estimate that we won the game. So we have 3 prize cards left. Our opponent does get an Inteleon V, so they might be able to make a comeback after me knocking down their whatever it's called, Inteleon VMAX. They are going to be able to use Aqua Report, right? That's what it's called. Did I get it? Aqua Bullet. Aqua Blast. That's what they should name the attack. They should name it Aqua Blast. But they can use Aqua Bullet to knock out our Maractus and hopefully top deck into a... That's why... No. Okay, so now things are not going that well because our opponent actually could snipe our Cherubi. So I think I should have evolved. Might have just messed up. But I'm going to use Gordie. See how many we can get. 2. That is terrible. But we're going to have to take it. Because we have an Eldegoss. Now, the question is, I didn't check my deck, but I have Turffield Stadium. Now the question is, is it possible for me to get the Energy Recycler and the Ordinary Rod off of Professor's research? Yes, it is possible. If my Gossifleur doesn't get knocked out, then it is definitely possible. So I'm going to go into my Maractus. I only need 2 heads, and I have 5 energy. I have 5 energy, and I only need 2 heads to knock out our opponent's Inteleon. So we can attach all of the energy to our Maractus. And then hopefully next turn we can get a Ordinary Rod and a Energy Recycler. And then now he needs Powerful Needles. I need 2 heads. I need 1, 2. I got 2 heads, okay. So we are going to be able to knock out our opponent. We have 5 energy on our Maractus, so we are pretty good. And we did get another Professor's Research off of the prize cards. If we can knock out our opponent's Inteleon V, then we actually are going to be able to win the game. We do need a Boss's Order. I don't even know if we have Boss's Order in the game, in the deck. Probably don't. We have 2. Okay. So our opponent is going to be able to search their deck for a training card with Shady Dealings, and they actually might be able to knock out my active Maractus. And I have 2 in the discard pile, and I don't have any set up, so this might be like very bad, like very bad. If I have any Professor's Research in the discard pile, which I don't, and I'm pretty sure there's not another Professor's Research in the prize cards, so even if our opponent Marnie's us, yes, it's kind of okay. I just have to draw onto our Professor's Research. When it's going to use Ordinary Rod to get their Inteleon and other Inteleon V Max, regular Inteleon and Inteleon V Max back into the deck. I think they're going to get a Water Energy, because I mean, it's like, why wouldn't they? It's kind of a no-brainer. They actually didn't. And they actually might be able to... I don't think they're going to be able to use Max Bullet. They can use Great Ball. Hopefully they don't get Inteleon V Max. If they do, then we are kind of messed up. But they're going to use Great Ball. They got Ice Cube. That's a odd Pokemon. They got Ice Cube. I just need to knock out one of their V's to win the game. This Inteleon is going to be the easiest. Because all I need is that's a lot. I need 4 heads. 4 heads. That's my goal. I need 4 heads to win the game. That's all. That's the whole thing. That's all of it. I just need 4 heads to win the game. Comes down to this game, or this play. I'm pretty sure we got a Quick Ball. I don't know why I said it like that. But we have a Quick Ball. Evolve. Discard a Professor's Research. We have Maractus. So now all we need is our Air Balloon and I just need a lot of stuff. I need a lot of stuff to make this work. But I need Energy Recycler and Ordinary Rod to make this work. I got Ordinary Rod. How many energy are left in the deck? I don't know. But I can use Ordinary Rod. Going to put both 2 Maractus and 2 energy back into the deck. I don't know how many energy I have in the deck right now. I have 0 energy in the deck right now. So, it does mean I think I lost the game, kind of. So I can put the Air Balloon on my Eldegoss. I can use Cotton Lift. I definitely should play more energy. I can't believe I didn't get the Energy Recycler. If I did, then this game would have been pretty much over. But I didn't, so I'm going to have to do a different plan. I'm going to have to use Glimwood Tangle. This thing better not mess me up this time like it did those other times. I better not jinx myself, because then it probably will happen. But let's see what's going to happen. Comes down to this one attack. Down to this one attack. I just need all heads. This one attack. The last energy in my deck and in my hand that I'm going to attach to my Maractus. Now, Powerful needles for 1. Okay, 2. Okay, I do need to flip again. Okay, please don't mess me up right now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm 2 damage counter short. Okay, so this does mean I can use Eldegoss. This will be very funny if I can use Eldegoss to knock my opponent out. It would be very funny if that happened. And they would be thinking, why, what? Our opponent didn't. Okay, so they're in the active. All I need now is an Ordinary Rod or or Energy Recycler. That's 2 cards and 17, and I'm drawing 5. This is risky. Okay. Let's do this. I need it. 1 card. I did it! I got Energy Recycler. I would pretty much only need 1, but I have to get all the shiny energy too. Hopefully our opponent doesn't concede now, because our opponent literally just is about to lose the game. Right? I'm not messing anything up. I'm gonna get the shiny energy, because have to be shiny to finish up the game, and then I can use Cotton Lift or Cotton Guard. 30 damage. 30 damage. Oh. So that's all. If you can get this deck to work, it is really fun and can do a lot of damage. But most of the time, even with Glimwood Tangle, you're going to be flipping tails, which is, it's unfortunate. You can put in, actually, I don't know what else you would put in this deck because it is really good, or the deck list is really good. And that's all.